How many of the dagger fin things, whatever they're called, darkwood diggers? We're gonna, so these are worth pretty good money, so we're gonna try to catch a few more. They're relatively easy to catch, and they're worth pretty decent money. Patience. Ooh, that one hurt. Shift. Do some decent damage. I like the pause on shift. I cannot say that enough because I would not be able to do that otherwise. At all. Alright, oh, so he gets like enraged. And they do their whatever thing, so that's their power attack. Oh my goodness! Are you... So, friends, I just figured out that you can just hold down E. You don't have to click E over and over. like I was doing. Yeah, you don't have to do that. You can just hold down E. And yeah, and it auto hits. Well then. Yeah, anyways. It has to be random because I did not do a great job on that fish, and I got a 5-star. The more you know. And I leveled up. Nice. Alright, we are just rolling along. Sorry for this quick interruption, but this is to let you know that for whatever reason, my system sound cut out at this point. You're going to be listening to me trying to recreate some of the music and sound effects. My apologies now, and hopefully this won't happen again. Okay, so we're gonna get a few more of these, and then we will go do what we were doing. Oh! I forgot. Sorry, I stepped away and came back. I forgot we can hold E. That's a thing that happens. Alright, so let's see how many of these dudes we can get. That's so weird with the currents here sometimes. Okay, and then this one you have to be patient. Patient. Pause for a big hit. Oh, patience. Patience. Oh. Close enough. There we go. And that's a 2-star. Bad boys. I'd rather just like pop in and spawn. Okay. Go. Attack now. Oh, patience. Attack now. It seems like they always have the same number. Oops. Here I am talking and not paying attention. The same number of like attacks they try to do. So like this one's 2. The other nasty one is like 3 super quick attacks. This is 2 kind of medium fast attacks. That's not gonna get a fishy. That's gonna get a fishy. Okay. Got a good smack. And then... So what, if I keep trying to attack when it's like that turn, I think it depletes my health a bunch, right? We're gonna do a quick test. Yeah. Oh, see, I wasn't paying attention. There we go. Okay. That was a close one. Okay, so it has to be at least 3 stars to get your full sell value out of it. Which, that makes sense. It's average then, right? So what are we doing? Oh yeah, we're getting, so we have all of our parts. Oops. So we have all of our parts. We're going to pick up some of these because I think we use quite a bit. Alright. I still don't know what that piece bloom is. Me hungry. Me buy fish. My prices always compete with that Fred guy over the lake. Yep, they seem to. Almost like the developer wanted it. So I have to have... Was it 5? No, 3. Darkwood leather. So I need to keep at least 3. But I'm only gonna keep, like, the cheap ones. I'm gonna sell the high value ones. Ooh, 36. I only need 3. Okay. So... yeah, 3. Okay. Because, yeah, some of these quests, like, I realized I was, like, giving them the high value ones when I should really be selling the high value and then keeping the cheap ones for the quest to use. Talk you. Ah, Honeywood's new hero is back. This is some very strong steel, and the smoothest leather I've ever laid my hands on. Of course, I'll keep some for myself. I'm not an adventurer, thus my work isn't free. Still, this is more than enough to forge a nice handle for your gilded axe. Here, I can glue this together and make a handle, but to make it actually work... Gilt axe handle. See, I was just visiting Greg to tell him how better my quests are than his. And when I returned, my grandfather's hammer was missing. Believe it or not. It's probably in the well, but I can't leave my smithy unattended. If you bring me my hammer, I will complete the gilded axe. Promise. Dude, how do you lose this hammer so often? And who was pitching it into the well? That is my question. Oh my goodness. Okay. By the gods, you found my grandfather's hammer. My hammer. I cannot stress enough just how much this hammer is rightfully mine and not my brother's. I vow I will never lose it ever again. And you brought the parts for the gilded axe too. With my hammer, everything's ready. I feel like doth protest too much. Oh, it's finished. Here you are, pal. The gilded axe in its full glory. Now go hack some fishes or something. Ha ha ha. Gilded axe. All right, so I have to take this to the woodcutter. How you doing, bro? Peace of the kingdom. Great conversation. Okay. The gilded axe. Look at that color. I love it. With this fine tool, cutting down those big trees should be no problem. Wait here for an hour or so. Just need a short breather. He just became country. I hear a chop. Whew. Quite the work that was. But look at the gilded axe. Not a single scratch. And me neither, which is a welcome change too. The way up the hill is ready. Be careful though, my nose tells me it won't be the safest place. At least not the place with the nicest smell. Thanks again for the axe. I only need to cut down one more tree so I can sell the wood. But you can have some as a reward. My wife and child will be warm on this cold winter night. Sweet. What the heck is going on over there? Goblin? You just pop out of nowhere, dude. Halt, Baelin! I sense that you're approaching dangerous territory. Orcs of Schmargenrog. Orcs of Schmargenrog. Schmargenrog. Orcs of Schmargenrog are ahead. They are known to be quite hostile, and currently they have several travelers in their clutches. It would be a bad idea to go near them, as you're not a mighty high sorcerer like myself. Plus, it doesn't seem you've leveled up enough for fighting orcs. Unfortunately, I have important matters to ponder and can't take care of the orcs. You always seem to. You should consult the townsfolk at Honeywood to see if anyone has an idea to drive them away. The Schmargenrog orcs. Schmargenrog. I wonder who comes up with these names. Woo. Alright, over the dog and back to the village. Who would have an idea of how to get rid of orcs? Apparently Fred. The generous Baelin. How's it going, good man? Orcs? Oh my, that's where I gather all my wares. You should get rid of them. But certainly not by killing them all. That would be too dangerous, even for you. Let's just say orcs have a very fine nose, and they hate it when something smells good. So maybe drive them away with a bar of soap? Unfortunately, I'm out of stock anything fragrant. Close enough. But I know about the rose brace, a fish that smells like roses. Maybe you could catch some? Take that scallywag with you, Baelin. Fred would never do anything romantic. Get me a rose brace, or at least actual roses. That's only because you already smell like roses and honey, my dear. Like a lot, actually. Yeah, because at least one person in this household has to take a bath from time to time. Well, get some rose brace, Baelin, and we'll see what we can do with it to drive the orcs away. Smell of victory. Where's the rose brace at? Oh, it's in the... Oh, maybe that's what that pink pufferfish looking thing is. Ah, hello, Baelin. I heard you like to go fishing sometimes? Excuse the silly joke. I'm sure you remember your heroic deed earlier, when you caught some picky pike for me. I just wanted to thank you, as my compost pile is thriving by now. As predicted, it's now filled with happy worms that you can use for fishing. In fact, the composter is almost thriving too much. There were so many worms in it, they escaped and are probably wobbling all over Azerim. That could be useful to you, though. Just pick them up and use them as bait. Ah. So now I just randomly find worms. Good to know. So they can just pop up randomly everywhere, I'm guessing. Which, yes, good. For me. Okay, so we're going to the deeper part. I have the palm nut on. I don't think I'm over far enough, but... Okay, is it this dude? No, that's a good wand grouper. I knew that. I don't know why. Yeah, I think it's just so random. So... Go over even more. Let's go here. And... Is that enough to get me over? Yes. Okay, there we go. Okay, what's your pattern here, buddy? Okay. Relatively quick. Oh, you do 3. 4! Okay. 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 Oh, come on, come on. There we go. Nice. Level up. Alright, so... And they took the worms, so they use worms. We'll have to go find some more of those. There we go. Right off the bat. I'm gonna smack it. Well, I missed that one, but doing better. Not fast enough on the switch there. I was terrible at that. But we're getting there. Come on, come on. I feel like sometimes I think I have the pattern down and then it just switches it up on me. Why? Like, I don't get it sometimes. And look, that one was a 28 and I was awful. So yeah, I think it's just random what you get or don't. Oh, I don't have anything on my hook. Let's see if we can find some wormies over here. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Worm. Don't mind me while I'm going to feed you to a fish. There we go. And whatever that plant is. Okay. So we got 4 worms now. I want to get a few of these because they seem to sell pretty high. And now I'm gonna have to figure out where I was in my little thing again. Whew, we made it. So now we have fish, we have palm nuts, we have garlic. And we have magnets. I don't think I've talked about the music. The music is very relaxing. I found myself humming it. Smells good. So you have some rose brace? Not bad. That should definitely be enough. Let me try something. I have an idea. What a mess, but I knew that perfume making workshop will pay off. I distilled a perfume out of the brace. Let's name it Fred's Fine Fishy Fragrance. That is alliteration. Fred's Fine Fishy Fragrance. There we go. What's the smell, Fred? Did you accidentally touch a bar of soap for once? Oh, give me a break. I know it's hard to believe, but I made a perfume from the rose brace Baelin caught. I would have bet all of our non-existing money he'd run away just by seeing the rose brace. How I love your sense of humor, my dear. Baelin caught the fish, and then it was me who made. Well, of course, Baelin, the hero, brought the fish, while you stood around and didn't do anything. No need to tell me. I already know. Then how would you explain all this fish offal on my clothes, Frida? Turning the brace into this tincture was a lot of hard work. Gods. Here, Baelin. Take the perfume and go now. Okay, isn't there a hat I wanted to buy? What was that? Health and defense. For a wooden bucket. So 130 for grandma's. I think this is probably worth buying for now. Okay. What about you sell fish? I'm gonna sell some fish to you. Oh, did he not actually take those fish? Weren't those part of the quest? Oh, okay. And these were extra. So I don't get to pick which ones they use for the quest, right? Is that how that's working here? So I need to make sure if I have a very expensive one, I need to make sure that I sell that before I put in the quest. I'm gonna have to remember that. I'm probably not gonna remember that. I might as well sell these if I have them. You have rods. I don't think I want any of these ones because my current one is better health-wise. But these are better strength-wise. Let's buy this and give it a try to see if it makes a difference as we're going through the different. So I have an ancient rod right now. So it has the better health. Strength is not great. So right now I'm using the pro rod. So it takes away 5 strength, but adds the 15 health. Drive away the orcs. Oh, yeah, I should probably actually go get rid of the orcs now that I have the fish, huh? I love how I'm just walking around in a bucket now. No one says a word. Okay, I can't stand looking at this like gasping worm on my hook. Did I mention that mushrooms cure negative effects? You should try one of them if you feel sick. Well, back to work. Okay. I don't know where any mushrooms are, but we'll find them. The young fisherman Baelin returns. Wait, you are young, right? I can't really tell. Anyway, better return where you come from. The orcs of I still can't say that. Schmargenrog. The orcs of Schmargenrog are still... Oh, a perfume. Well, it's not the worst idea. It can't hurt to give it a try. No need to be creative. Let's just throw the bottle right into their faces. Ew, that smell, what is this? Company retreat! Alright, it worked? Really? I mean, of course it worked. Unfortunately, we have no time to celebrate my genius any further. Yes, you're a genius. Just go and look after the hostages. For now, my heroic work is done here. We will meet again very soon. Portal away! Okay. Okay, oh, I see a mushroom. Hold on, I gotta get the mushroom. There we go. We just wanted to mug the orcs of Schmorgenrog. Because we're muggers. Okay. Thanks for rescuing us, mighty warrior. Oh, I mean fisherman. Oh yes, indeed it is a nice day. Now that we're free, my name is Willow from... And I'm Bernard, mugging you. Bernard, we can't mug this guy, he just rescued us. So, he didn't have to save us, so let's mug him. I really can't allow this, Bernard. Charles, let me ask you something. Bernard, he's a fisherman and he probably doesn't even have anything shiny. Charles, what are we? What are you? You should be super grateful for being free just a few minutes ago. Anyone who's not super grateful, though, is also someone in for a slapping. Yeah, we should go, Bernard. But what do muggers do, Charles? They just go before something really bad happens to them. Sorry about that. The orcs were bad, but these, Charles and Bernard, really drove me insane with their mugger dialogue. Anyway, the orcs left some gold when running away. It's only fair that you have it. It is only fair. I mean, you were the one tied up, but... You're from Honeywood, right? I heard it's a nice place, very orc-free. I should stay there for a while until I muster up the courage to travel back to the city of Wraith. Thanks for taking me to your town. Escort Willow. Alrighty then, what's this way though? I'm gonna be nosy and curious now. What's in here? Nothing? Interesting. Whatever that is. Alright, Willow, back to town. Fast Mr. Woodcutter. And so there's an up arrow. At some point we'll be going up. Alright. Welcome to Honeywood. Or got hat guy. Got fish guy. So this is Honeywood. It looks like it was attacked recently. Oh no, am I really safe here? Well, I guess if even the town's fisherman is capable of defeating a group of orcs, the other people here can probably kill dragons just by looking at them. I should make myself useful around here, I suppose. But before I forget, here, the rest of the orcs' money. Thank you for saving me. Wait, is that Baradun, the legendary sorcerer over there? Honeywood seems to be a much more important place than I thought. Okay, rest of the gold. Now what? Baelin, just the heroic fisherman I need. The adventurers are still blocked from logging in. So it's up to you to take on this quest. I'm afraid the enemy grows stronger by the minute. They attacked a cargo ship of Wraith at the coast of Azerim. Exactly, there may be survivors. You need to head there and use your fishing rod and all of your skills to rescue everyone you can find. Azerim counts on you, fisherman. Failure is not an option. Now go. I will meet you at the coast of Azerim. Oh, it never gets old.